One simple habit can change how steady you feel on your feet. Here's the truth. Balance does not just protect your body, it protects your confidence as well. Today I'm going to explain how simple balance exercises can actually rebuild confidence in older adults. I'll share why this matters so much and what I've seen in my years as a senior home safety specialist, and how you or someone you love can start safely. I've worked with hundreds of older adults who wanted one thing more than anything else. They wanted to feel steady again. And here's what I've learned. When balance improves, confidence follows. When someone falls or even almost falls, something changes inside them. The body might heal, but the mind remembers. I've seen this many times. A person trips once and after that they move slower. Or maybe they stop going outside, or they start avoiding stairs. They hesitate before standing up. That fear of falling creates a stiffness. The person tightens their muscles and shortens their steps. They grab onto furniture, and ironically, that stiffness can actually increase their fall risk. It becomes a cycle. Fear leads to less movement leads to weaker muscles lead to poorer balance. Poor balance increases the fear, and it starts all over again. So how do we break that cycle? Well, we build balance on purpose. Balance exercises strengthen the small muscles in the ankles, the legs, and the core. They also train the brain. Yes, the brain. Balance is not just about strength. It's about coordination between your eyes, inner ear, joints, and brain. When you practice standing on one foot or shifting your weight back and forth, your brain builds new pathways. It relearns stability. And when your brain trusts your body again, your confidence grows. Let me give you an example. I worked with a lady who was in her late 70s. She had a minor fall in her kitchen, no injury, but after that she was scared to cook alone. She felt unsure if she had to turn quickly or reach into cabinets. So we started with simple exercises, such as standing behind a sturdy chair and holding on with both hands, and then shifting her weight from side to side, lifting 1 foot an inch off the ground, marching slowly in place. Nothing dramatic, no gym membership, just small, steady practice. After a few weeks, something changed. She started walking faster, she laughed once more while she was doing her exercises, and she started to feel like herself again. That is confidence, and confidence changes behavior. When you feel steady, you move more. When you move more, the muscles stay stronger, and when you stay stronger, your fall risk decreases. Now let's talk about practical exercises you can start safely. First, you always do want to check with a doctor if there are serious balance problems, especially if there's dizziness, stroke, recent falls, Parkinson's disease. But for many people, these simple exercises are safe. The first one is heel-to-toe walking. You stand near a wall or a counter, place 1 foot directly in front of the other like you're walking on a line, and just start walking. The next one is a single leg stand. You hold on to a counter lightly and you lift 1 foot. Hold it up for 5 or 10 seconds, put it down, and then alternate and pick up the other foot. Same thing. Keep going back and forth with that. Then there is an exercise about weight shifting. You want to stand with your feet hip width apart. Gently shift your weight to the right foot and then to the left foot. Another one is sit to stand practice. Try to stand up from a chair without using your hands if possible. Then reverse it and slowly sit down with control. Do this several times every day. These movements train your strength and your balance at the same time. Now I want to say something important. Progress builds confidence more than perfection. You do not need to, make sure you're standing on 1 foot for a full minute. You don't need to have fancy equipment, but you do need to be consistent. Practice balance daily, but do it safely. Stand near something sturdy, wear supportive shoes, remove throw rugs that will slide. Good balance training includes a safe environment. Confidence doesn't appear overnight. It does come on quietly, though. First, you feel a little less wobbly and a little more hopeful. Then you notice you're not grabbing the wall anymore. Then you realize you walked all the way to the mailbox without thinking about it. And that is powerful. Here's something else I've learned. Confidence spreads. For example, when someone feels steady in the kitchen, then they may feel ready to walk in the neighborhood again. When they walk, they see friends, and then their mood improves. So, balance affects physical safety, yes, but you can see how it also affects independence and quality of life. If you're a caregiver who's listening today, I want to encourage you. Do not just focus on preventing falls. Focus on building confidence. Instead of saying to your client or loved one, "Be careful," try saying, "Let's practice together." Make the practice part of the routine. 2 minutes while waiting for the microwave, or do 10 sit-to-stands during a TV commercial. Incorporate things like that throughout the day. Small habits matter. And if fear is already present, start gently. Fear is real and it deserves respect. But fear does not have to control daily life. The body can relearn and the brain can adapt and confidence can return. So here's the takeaway. Balance exercises do more than strengthen legs. They retrain the brain, reduce fear, and rebuild independence. And sometimes they can help someone feel like themselves again. So thanks for joining me today. Please share this episode with someone you care about who could use the information to make their life safer. You'll find more resources for seniors and caregivers on our website at seniorsafetyadvice.com. And if you're searching for an aging in place specialist, please visit our sister website at aginginplacedirectory.com. And if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel or to this podcast yet, go ahead and do that right now, and then come back tomorrow for another daily moment of guidance and encouragement, right here on the Senior Safety Advice Podcast. Until next time, thanks for listening. Take care. Bye.